Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my SPY trade recap on the day. Took 1 for 1 on the day for a 617% win. Today is October 14th. We played SPY 360 puts. So going to walk you through everything that I was looking in the play, how I knew it was going to tank before we even got there to the entry point, and how I knew that percentages were going to go crazy. So to start off, just showing you these charts. We entered into these puts at 42. They hit all the way up to 301, giving us that 617% gains. That's a 7.2x ROI basically. And SPY ended up dropping $11.74. So absolutely beauty of a play that we caught. Going to now walk you through in pre-market what I sent out to my Twitter circle. We had 7 confirmations on this play. Okay, so first off, we had a trend line tap. We were a little bit overextended. Love to see that, right? So that's one confirmation, right? We have a doji right here, which means indecision after a extended move to the upside or downside. On this play, it was to the upside, right? So looking for indecision, looking for a reversal now to the downside. We were overextended from the fib zone, from the high of the last trend line touch to the low of where we bounced off of. We have the fib at 367.45, and we were over that at 367.83, even with us coming down a bit. So it was looking beautiful. Breaker candle would be the would be the final confirmation on the next candle break, basically, which would have been that red line, but ended up moving the red line up a little bit. I believe we'll walk you through that in the TradingView chart. And we have a rising wedge chart pattern, very bearish, right into the trend line. Beautiful. It's like a double confirmation right there. We have the little trend line right here from a tap to 3 taps. That's our trend. We have 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap right here. That's another trend. So that creates our rising wedge, where the horizontal line is more shallow than the vertical line, which is more vertical, right? It means that it's losing that buying pressure. Another confirmation here is RSI is overbought. We're on the 3-hour chart, which is a bigger time frame for a day trader, and still RSI is at 88, like super high, right? Our MACD is primed for reversal. We got a bunch of golds right here, looking for a white. The last time that we had that big reversal over here, we had that big drop. Okay, and so these are my 7 confirmations before even getting into the play. So I was in love with this play. I knew that we were bound to come down. So now coming to the TradingView chart, I'm going to draw it through for you guys step by step. So first, we're going to go over to the trend line, drawing it from this top right here to here, coming down. We were overextended, right? That's the one check. Second one, I could actually do this as we go. So second one is going to be, if we come right here, we got trend line. So let me just add that real quick. Boom. All right, call out. Second one is going to be our fibs. Okay, so for our fibs, we're going to draw it from this tap right here to the bottom. So from here, we got our little fib zone. We are overextended. Okay, so now going to put this right here, and then that is going to be the fib golden zone. So whenever it comes to that 0.618, we look for a rejection, right? But it was even more overextended, so it was even better than a 0.618 rejection. RSI right here is overbought. Going to add that in. It's over that 70 line. Anything over that 70 line is overbought, right? And so we add this in. MACD is primed for reversal. We come here. Boom. So we're gold to white, reversing, right? Just like right here, gold to white. We had big reversal right here, gold to white. We had reversal right here, gold to dark gray, big drop, and then right here we had it again. Even if I could like draw it, boom, gold, overbought, big tank, right? So the strategy works right there. That's already 4 confirmations. If we can add, let's see right here. This rising wedge is kind of a little bit different than the first one, but close enough. I think I did it on a smaller time frame. It's closer to there, basically. But basically, you guys can see it. It's a rising wedge. That's another. If I can just add that right here. There we go. Okay, so we'll just add that right there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 confirmations right there, plus the fib golden zone. Just add that in right there. That's 5 confirmations now, right? And so that breaker candle would be another one, and then let's see, what else do we have? The doji, right? So ended up printing in a very fat doji here on the 1 hour. Let's check out the 4 hour. So we were looking at that 3 hour originally, right? It was a white doji. If we come back to it right here, we ended up printing in a gold doji, right? So even better. It was basically a red doji, which is showing us signs of reversal, right? So if we come here, just add that right there. Let's add doji. And then the last confirmation would be the breaker candle. So when we broke previous candle low, and basically the support of the previous candle, that would basically be giving us the 7th confirmation. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And so each of them just as important. The breaker candle probably the most important, that gives us the entry into the play. As far as the doji, really love that as a sign of reversal. Trendline tap, very strong. Fibonacci, golden zone, very strong. RSI and MACD are essentials into the play, probably the 2 most important, right behind the breaker candle, which gives us the entry. But basically, these are the 7 confirmations in the play as if we were to draw them out in real time before the play happens. And so now I'm going to show you guys where we made entry. We made entry based off the 15-minute right at market open. Okay, so what I did was drew my line. We made it red because that's where we enter into puts. We were overbought here. We went from gold to white, right? Essentially, best case scenario would have been if we could have entered here right at 369.35 break on the 15-minute candle right before market opened, but we entered there on futures, so that was nice. We printed from there, and then once market opened, the moment that we had a breaker candle right here, breaking the candle low, previous candle low that was in pre-market, that's when we entered the puts. Contracts were at $42 per contract. Immediately within the first 45 minutes, we were already up 200 to 300%. And then throughout the day, we just kept falling slowly but surely, moving our stop losses up right above the resistance candles, and just was able to catch the play the whole day. And that is how we were able to take 617% on the play today. It was beautiful. End of the week very strong. If you guys are interested in seeing what plays I'm taking, the Twitter circle is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm only posting in the Twitter circle Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, I post publicly on my Twitter account, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday are the crazy days. That's where we play the 0 DTEs. So the Twitter circle team gets a higher probability of hitting these big plays, 200 to 1,000% plays in a single day because of the 0 DTE. There's less time on the contracts, which allow the contracts to go crazy when you're right. And so as long as you're right, you're making big time money. And if you guys are interested, you can try out the Twitter circle. The link is going to be down below to the website, and then you could just sign in from there. Follow me on my Twitter, and then DM me when you signed up. I will add you into the Twitter circle, and we'll get you started. I hope you guys have a good day, and hopefully some of you guys took this play and was able to print going into the weekend pretty strong. I will catch you guys later.